Hey friends, welcome back to Thought of the Day with Bailey, where we are exploring what does following Jesus in the coronavirus pandemic look like. Do any of you do the same thing whenever you get sick? Whenever you might have the flu, or you have a runny nose, or just a stubborn cough that won't go away, and you kind of realize how much you took for granted, just normal breathing, and you're just so ready to not be sick anymore, and you are gonna be thankful more for just regular breathing. Just like whenever you're in that place of just feeling awful, you just think like, I will never take it for granted again. Well, I've been thinking about that a lot recently. I am not sick, and I'm very thankful for that. But it took me kind of remembering that there are a lot of people who are sick right now to remember to be thankful that I'm not. Because what's really easy for me to do in this time is just think about all the things that are going wrong for me, all the things that are being taken away, all the plans that are being canceled, all the things that I can't even plan for in the future, or just the hit of the economy, or all the things. But practicing gratitude is actually something that's really important. One, for just kind of like our thought life, but also as followers of Jesus. And so Paul, at the end of 1 Thessalonians, he kind of closes out his letter with a bunch of little statements, and verses 16 through 18 read this. He says, "Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." Now, did Paul write that to us in COVID-19? No. But I think the truth still stands. Even though he didn't think of a worldwide pandemic when he said in all circumstances, I think there are still things that we can be grateful for. And the author of Hebrews says this at the end of chapter 12. "Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful, and so worship God acceptably with reverence and awe." So I think this is really important for us to remember to practice gratitude. If you've watched the video on a rule of life, this is something I would encourage you to incorporate into your rule of life somehow, some way. Whether it be writing 3 things that you're grateful for every day, or sharing them with your family at the dinner table, or thinking of people that you're grateful for and telling them that every day. Just thinking of one person that you're thankful for and sending them a message about why you are thankful for them. Whatever practice you want to come up with, be creative, but I think for us in this season, it's really important to come up with some kind of practice to remind ourselves to be thankful. Now, a word of caution, this does not mean that things are not difficult, and it doesn't mean that things aren't hard. Our gratitude doesn't erase the pain or suffering, but it does help our mental state a little bit. And so don't practice gratitude as a way of avoiding pain, because we still need to listen to our bodies and listen to our emotions. Not that we let them dictate things, but we take those emotions to Jesus and we let Him heal us. We don't find healing from suppressing them. So don't let gratitude be a way of overstepping those negative things you're feeling, but as you're processing through grief and trauma with Jesus, also at the same time, you can be practicing gratitude. Grief and gratitude are not exclusive things. So, be well, friends. Know that I am thankful for all of you, for your lives, and that you are made in the image of God and that you are pursuing Him. I'll talk to you next week. Have a good weekend.